Welcome back everyone to Rise of Industry 2130, and when we left it last time we had just purchased our second region, Courage, which gives us access to these two titanium mines here, and more another ruined old city here where we can get more steel if we want to. And obviously also another market, another city to grow. So we did use pretty much all of our spare cash to do that, so we just got 1 million left. We've got a contract that we've half filled here, which is going to net us 1.5 million, just a little bit more. So I think to begin with, we just want to let time run on, get that money in, and then we can decide what we're going to do next. Now, we'd researched actuators last episode, so for that we need titanium and gold, and we've got very handily these two resource spots here. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to do next. Alright, so we've got 2.5 million now. So let's see how much these are going to cost. So gold mine, 225k, another 225k for the titanium, and then I think the factory's about 500,000 if I remember rightly. Now the actuators are going to be robotics factories, so they're actually a little bit cheaper than the component factories, which is good. So what are we looking at? We could build both resource gatherers. A couple of factories will be 1.5 million. 3 factories, 2 million, and then we're going to need some money for the roads and rails. So I think maybe start with 2 factories. Alright, let's just pause it and put our gatherers down. Now, it's a bit of a shame they're not both together, because I've got to plan out how we're going to actually pick up these resources. I mean, do we want to ship them to the warehouse up here? Could do that. I'd have to put a warehouse down for each one. We could put a warehouse in the middle and then just have lorries go out to them, but it's still a bit of a distance if we did that. Of course, the roads can just come straight from that warehouse. Yeah. So let's put the titanium mine down. And we just need to cover. Alright, so the input's going to be there, so we want it facing that direction. We want it as near. So we're going to have a road. So if we do it by a road, we're going to have a road coming down here. Why don't it let us build that? Okay, so we've got to do it there. Maybe we just extend that road. Keep it nice and neat. So if we did that, and then we can have, just make sure it covers all those. So we could put that there. And then link up the road like that. Okay. And then let's just put down a few harvesters. Yeah, we didn't put the harvesters into our calculation, did we? So they're 175k. So let's just put a couple down for the moment. And then we've got the gold. And the gold is the more problematic one. And I'm thinking we probably need a warehouse, yeah, which is going to cost more money. Alright, well, let's put the mine down. And then a warehouse. So we want the trains. Okay, so you've got the inputs on the top side. If we do the mirrored version, yeah, we don't want the mirrored version. Okay, so I'm going to position it like that. Just link up the roads. And then build our maglev. Oh, yeah, that was stupid, wasn't it? Okay, not going to do it like that. Finish that. Okay, so we need enough room for the terminal, so that way. And then we want, even that's not ideal. That's going to be an ugly road having to come out of it. So really, oh, okay, we've got, yeah, we don't need to make it symmetrical with it. So we could put it there. I do like my buildings to line up though. So essentially we want it there. Alright, so let's delete this again. So I think that was how it needed to be. Yeah, so then we can do that. And then let's link up the roads. So that goes down to there, and that one round to there. Okay, so we've got to put down our gatherers. We're going to put 2 gatherers down. Oh, and we're down to 740k. We haven't even linked this up. So we're going to have to let time run on for a bit and gather some money. Alright, so let's just tidy up this. We just lay that out to there. And then no, we don't want to do that. So what's the cheapest? So that's going to be 50k to do that. or 50k to do that. Doesn't matter really. I'm going to have the same here. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. So we just need to keep an eye on our finances. Okay, these aren't too expensive to lay. Okay, there we go. So the gold's going to get picked up by the warehouse. We need to tell the warehouse then to ship it to our warehouse up here. So that's warehouse 2. We can then, so that lorries are going to pick up this extra titanium, and then we can, once we've got a bit of money, we can build more robotics factories in our complex around here. So let's put the alright, a very brief timer for a few days, and then we get a contract. So 29 titanium struts to Nova, which is our town, so we're going to want to do that. And we actually got a few in stock, so yeah, we're going to accept that. It's only going to get us just under 1 million, so let's just move the time on 3 days. Make sure no one else bids on that. Which I don't think they will. There we go. Okay. So just tell our warehouse to send our struts to Nova. Well, to the contract specifically. Okay, and we can turn back on selling our casing because we've completed that other contract. So I've got to remember to keep turning these back on. I keep forgetting. Okay. As soon as that contract is finished, I think we can put the factories down. Just 3 more, 2 more. Almost there. Yay, okay. 1.6 million. Nice. Alright, so let's turn this back on whilst I remember. So that's selling to the Nova local market. Alright, what's up here? So, cannot reach destination. Why not? Okay, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's get our factories down first. So 1.6 million. I think we'll just put 2 factories down to begin with. So I've put one there. That's going to block the road. So I probably want to put it there if we're going to build out this way, or we could just extend this complex here. Probably doesn't matter which way we do it. I think we'll, if we turn it that way, can we fit 2 in? So they're 5 and 5. Yeah, so we could fit 2 in there, can't we? Okay, so this is going to be actuators. So it just wants an input of 1 each. Then, okay, and it takes 35 days to produce. So if we duplicate that, just extend this road. Is that connected? No, it's not, is it? Okay. So that's going to go to this warehouse, so then we need to tell the warehouse to send the actuators. Where are the actuators? Actuators. To our Nova warehouse. Yeah, so there. And we've got to remember to tell it to ship them by train. Okay, so that looks fine. And then if we tell this that it can sell them locally. Okay. So let's just have a look what we've got stockpiled. So we've got gold, we've got titanium stockpiled. So if we turn on the time, those factories should kick in fairly soon. Alright, we need to figure out what's wrong here. So can I, oh yeah, forgot to tell it to ship by train. Yep, I keep doing that. Alright, there you go. So that's sent a train off there. And our factories have started to kick in. So they're going to build, so the 2 factories, so they're going to create 4 every 35 days, so just over a month. Parts factory wants 5 every 15 days, so we can produce quite a lot more. Alright, what's this? Permit to build in the region. Which region? Seller comfort. Well, I mean, I haven't got the money for this anyway, but I'm just curious where it is. So comfort is here. So you've got titanium, gold, thorium. So, I mean, that's quite a nice region. So, well, just let time carry on, see if anyone bids on it. No. So the AI hasn't got the money at the moment to expand by the looks of it. That's good. Whether we can make enough money so we can get a 3rd region before they get 2 is highly debatable. So 1.3. So let's put a couple more factories down. So if we put them back to back here. Oh! And I had time running, so I can't delete them. Yeah, that wasn't good. What's it going to cost if I... Yeah, you lose quite a bit of money, don't you? Lose over 100k. I didn't want to demolish both of them. Damn. I'm going to demolish them anyway. I don't like them. I know we just wasted a couple of 100k, but that's the way it goes. So let's put the road first, so that we can't put it down wrong. So that road needs to go down there. So then we can put it back to back one time along. Now why hasn't that named it properly? Let's just delete that again. Oh, did I select it via... I didn't do the duplicate, did I? I mustn't have done. Alright, so... put that there, yeah. Actuator Factory 3. And then... ooh, can we afford another one? Yeah, we're going to go for it. Factory 4. Put in the roads. And then let the time start again. Okay, so we've run out of titanium to fill these up, so we need to build some more gatherers, harvesters. And yeah, I can afford all three. Let's go for it. Get those producing. Are we okay for gold? Yeah, we've got loads of gold, so I don't need to build any more gold harvesters. And our good finances. We're getting a little bit short there. So we are definitely making money, which is nice. So let's just check back here. Make sure that, yeah, so we're selling everything. And we haven't got any stockpiles, so that's fine. Alright, acquire permit for region comfort. Yeah, so they see they're going to expand. Nothing we can do about that. We want them to bid against each other, really, I suppose. But it doesn't look like they're going to. Alright, 24 titanium struts up here. And I think these guys make titanium struts because they've got robotic factories, because we tried to bid against them originally. Yeah, I'm not sure it's even worth bidding for that. It's only 800k. So, sorted goods, titanium struts. You see, it's only 100% market value. The price is dropping. Probably cost us as much just to ship them up there via truck, because it's basically the longest route possible from where we are. So yeah, we're not going to bother on that one. So how is our titanium stockpile looking? Well, we've got the factories running at least, and okay, so we are starting to create a little bit of surplus, which is good. We're producing too much gold. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything that just uses gold. Did the gold wire just use gold? Where was the gold wire? Yeah, okay, so we could, yeah, let's put down another gold wire factory then. Oh, we've got one there. So why isn't that producing? Is that just waiting for inputs, I guess? Yeah, okay, so it's kicked off now. But yeah, so we can definitely build another gold wire, so let's do that. Put that in. Okay. Okay, we missed a harvester. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, it's stockpiled. It's not. We've messed up. Yeah, so we haven't, because it's not in the radius of the warehouse, we're not picking up this titanium, so we should have told it to send to the warehouse. Alright, so 54 tiles. Right, let's do that. Yeah, that was a bit of a mess. So we actually have loads of titanium. I didn't need to build those extra gatherers. Oh well. So this is quite good, isn't it? It shows you all the trucks that are going out and sending stuff. So that's just emptying our stockpile. So like when we clicked on that gold one, the gold mine, we could, you know, we were wondering why it wasn't building, and I noticed, yeah, these little markers on this line. There you go, you see. So that's sending its production to the warehouse. And then it looks like those two trucks have got stuck, maybe at a junction, probably waiting for this huge tailback of trucks to get in, and so it couldn't get into the warehouse, and then finally they got in. Yeah, so I wonder if we need to start thinking about our road planning a little bit better. We've got quite a choke point here, but hopefully it'll go better now that those trucks have all, that backlog has all gone into the warehouse. Alright, deliver 24 titanium cases to Comfort. So I'm going to get 1.6 million for that. I think we can go for that one. So let's bid on that. See if we get it. Oh no, someone else bid on it. Well, I'm going to keep bidding. If you want it, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay, we won. Alright. So let us change. So that was titanium casing. So suspend that. Send the casing to the contract. Okay. Alright, so we're starting to build up a bit of money again. So I guess we need to think about what we're going to do next. So we could... No, I don't think there's any point saving up for another region, because we're not maximising what we're doing in our current 2 regions. So I suppose the only reason to do it would be maybe to stop the AI grabbing somewhere. What's that? Oh, it's not our region. That's coming down from Tranquility. So have they achieved some goal or something? Is that what those fireworks are for? So they've got 3 shops. Can't remember if they had those before. I wonder if it's because the city's grown. So the city's prospering. So has it spawned another shop? Perhaps. What's our city look like? So our city is growing. Got a lot more population than theirs. So I think the more of their demands, from these shops that you satisfy, that generates growth in the city. So we probably want to concentrate on fulfilling as much of the demands for Nova as we can to make it grow. We do obviously have this second city as well, so we could start sending so if we're supplying, say, too much titanium casing here and driving down the price. I don't know if we are. No, it doesn't look like we are. So they demand 7 for 15 days. It's still at 150%, which I think is the highest I've seen it. Oh no, it's not. You've got 160% there. But anyway, it's still pretty good. So we're not. Yeah. Well, actually, we've just started shipping to our contract, haven't we? The casing, but the same. So titanium struts. Well, demand is growing. It's 113%. So what have we got in the warehouse? Yeah, we haven't got any excess in the warehouse. So we're not producing more than we can supply to Nova at the moment. So I'm not going to start worrying about shipping to Courage yet. We do have 3 shops there. So we've got a nutrient centre. And we haven't got one. Oh, we have got a nutrient centre up here as well. Maybe we should start looking at producing some of these. Yeah, but we're going to need a decent amount of cash, and we're going to have to start researching to do that. Okay, well, I've been running for about 30 minutes, so I think this is probably a good place to stop for this episode. Thanks for listening, and next episode, yeah, we'll look at what we're going to expand into next, and yeah, what we're going to research. So until next time, thanks for listening.